Every year, we argue about numbers, cores, nits, megapixels, milliamp hours. At the end of the day, a flagship phone doesn't live on a spec sheet. It lives in your hand, in your pocket, and in the small moments you use it without thinking. So let's talk about the OnePlus 15 properly. Pick up the OnePlus 15 and it immediately feels serious. This is a large phone, over 6.7 inches, but it's balanced, dense, solid, and reassuringly rigid. Flat glass on both sides, a flat aluminum frame, and that micro-arc oxidation treatment on the mid-frame and camera module give it a toughness you can actually feel. This isn't decorative durability, it's functional. IP66, 68, 69, even 69K. At this point, the phone isn't scared of water, it's offended by it. At 211 to 215 grams, it's not light, but it feels intentional, not bloated, like a tool built to last. The display is classic modern OnePlus, a 6.78-inch LTPO AMOLED with a 1 to 165 Hz adaptive refresh rate, and it shows. Motion feels effortless, scrolling is fluid, animations are clean, and gaming at high refresh rates feels genuinely responsive rather than showy. The 1.5K resolution hits the sweet spot, sharp without hammering battery life, and brightness is more than enough for outdoor use. Add Dolby Vision, HDR10+, and ultra-slim bezels, and this is a screen you enjoy every time you unlock the phone. Which is good, because you'll be unlocking it a lot. Inside, the OnePlus 15 runs the Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5 on a 3nm process. And more importantly, it's paired with fast LPDDR5X RAM and UFS 4.1 storage. In real use, that translates to zero friction. Apps open instantly. Multitasking feels effortless. The phone never feels like it's catching up to you. This is performance you stop noticing because it never interrupts you. And that's the highest compliment you can give a flagship. Gaming deserves its own chapter, not because the OnePlus 15 is a gaming phone, but because it handles sustained load properly. The combination of the Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5, next-gen Adreno GPU, and a large vapor chamber cooling system keeps performance stable during longer sessions. Frame rates stay smooth, touch response is immediate, and thermal buildup is controlled rather than chaotic. You'll feel warmth, you should, but you don't feel the phone panic, throttle aggressively, or fall apart after 20 minutes. It games like a flagship that expects you to keep playing. Let's talk about the real headline, a 7,300 mAh silicon battery. That number isn't marketing, it changes how you use the phone. 2 days of use is realistic. Light users can stretch further. Heavy days don't induce battery anxiety. You stop thinking about chargers, which is exactly how battery life should work. And when you do need power, 120-watt wired charging, or 80 watts depending on region, plus 50-watt wireless charging gets you back in the game fast. This is one of the few phones where charging feels optional, not urgent. The camera system is a clean, sensible triple 50-megapixel setup, main, ultra-wide, and a periscope telephoto with 3.5 times optical zoom. Photos look natural, colors are realistic, dynamic range is well controlled. This phone prioritizes reliability over dramatic overprocessing, and that makes it easier to trust. The telephoto is genuinely useful, portraits are solid, and video performance is strong all the way up to 8K. Low light is good, not class-leading, but dependable. It's not trying to replace a cinema camera. It's trying not to ruin your memories. Mission mostly accomplished. OxygenOS 16 on Android 16 continues to be one of the cleanest Android experiences available. Animations are fast, gestures feel natural, and AI features are present without being intrusive. The phone feels like it's working with you, not constantly demanding attention. That's rare, and it matters. The OnePlus 15 isn't about flashy reinvention. It's about refinement, done at scale. Premium materials, an excellent display, reliable performance, sensible gaming capability, outstanding battery life, cameras you can trust, and durability that borders on absurd. It's a phone built for people who actually use their phone, not just admire it on a table. If you care about how a phone feels day after day, not just how it benchmarks, the OnePlus 15 deserves serious consideration. Because sometimes, the best flagship isn't the loudest one, it's the one that quietly gets everything right.